go beyond. As you think about that and what we strive for every day, we make healthcare work better for all by committing to this level of excellence in everything we do.
I feel that in order to do this, you have to have a plan. You have to know where you're going. You have to be ambitious. You have to be inspirational about what you want to achieve. And you have to know that there's not always a clear path to get there. But you have to build that path, an idea, and you have to show up every single day willing to chase that idea.
There's situations where people think just doing the job is good enough, but nobody wants just the job done good enough.
If you are going beyond, you're going to drive results, and you're going to really focus on the behaviors of, creating value for our patients and our providers.
Every single human being is on a healthcare journey, and I think at the end of the day, going beyond, we appreciate that as healthcare consumers, and that's what we owe our clients and what we owe those patients in those client settings.
When I think about going beyond, for me, it's this idea of if someone comes to me and has a question, do I just pass the ball and throw it over the fence, or do I help partner with them and say, let me help find the answer to your question and usher you to the right solution and make you feel cared for in the process?
How can you be my partner and help me solve this problem, even if it's not like directly in your scope or directly in your contract? And I'm finding that we can be that partner, that subject matter expert that says, hey, I've seen this problem. You're not the only one.
When you go above and beyond, that's where you lead to the kind of that extra success. That's what leads you to greater partnerships with your customers. That's what sets you as apart from your competitors.
We have the skills to think scientifically, to fix problems at its roots. Sometimes those skills are underutilized when you actually don't know the why behind it, right? So I think if we can just align and understand the true positioning of the customer and why they think what they think, that will help us just unlock a lot of that.
And I think that's where the customer appreciates it. And that's where they say, like, you're not just a vendor, you're a partner now. And that's really the go beyond to me, is no longer should we ever look at a problem in front of us from the customer and say, okay, yep, this brings us increased cash or better cost savings or a good KPI. We say, what's the best outcome for the process and our customer?
We talk a lot about being proactive in our work, trying to think of the questions before the client does, and really go beyond is just trying to think of, how can we make this experience not only better, but really try to wow the client and the patient and their experience with R1.
Go beyond is the future. The future would be very different if the collaboration is there, the working together is there, the partnerships are there, and the innovation. Going beyond, the future would be very different if you didn't have all those.
It's never going to be easy. If it were easy, it would have already been done. But it's up to us to show up every day. As subject matter experts, it's up to us to bring our creativity to the table, to come up with creative solutions, to think about things a little bit differently, and to trust in ourselves that we can get there.